Okay, we're going to begin our character with a cylinder. The reason I picked a cylinder is, as you'll see, it most accurately, in my opinion, represents what I want to be able to do. With anything, this is new to you guys, and you're having to make decisions, and I know it's really hard, but it's important that you make a decision, even if it's incorrect, and learn from it. When you make decisions and it's not right, you learn what not to do. I'm sure you all have heard about Thomas Edison. He tried thousands of different ways to make a storage battery. And he failed thousands of different ways. And someone said to him, "How does it feel to be a failure?" And he said, "What do you mean? I didn't fail. I know thousands of different ways how not to make a storage battery." And he's right? That's valuable, because the next time you work, or the future time you work, you know what not to do. And so you don't make those mistakes again. So making mistakes is a valuable and important part of learning, and it's why I insist that you do it. That's knowledge. Knowledge is, as we talked about, knowledge is power. You don't know what's the right thing to do sometimes until you know what's not the right thing to do. It helps provide contrast. You know not to do something. And as you build your skill set as an animator, the more you know what not to do, it helps you make better and better choices in subsequent work about what's the right thing to do. Because at the end of the day, there is no one-size-fits-all right thing to do. If there was, I'd just tell you to do that, and you would know how to do that. But because every project is original and different and has its own variables, there is no one-size-fits-all. So what you have to learn how to do is work with the variables that the system has, so that you can make adjustments to them to figure out what is the right thing to do for each and every new project. Okay? I know this is hard. I know you're watching a lot of videos by experts. That's why they're making videos. They are experts. However, don't compare yourselves to them at this point. That is where you will be years from now, after you have a lot of practice. You are starting out, and I am going to assess your work based on where you are, not based on where the tutorials are. However, as I mentioned in the announcement, Mr. Thomas and I have had conversations about this, about how students look to the left, look to the right, and they see the work of other students. And they don't realize that the real competition you're going to have once you get out there in industry is people with years of experience. So you need to be able to see what the expectations are for people in industry, so that you know what the bar is to achieve, to reach, and to work towards, and not compare yourself to student work and think, oh, well, you know, this person to my right and this person to my left are both doing what I'm doing, therefore it must be good. So what we're going to do is work on how to get started, and then you're just going to have to practice a lot to get good. Okay? Stop right there.